Hi, this is the elementary Sunday school lesson for this coming Sunday, April 28th. It'll be at 10 o'clock in the purple classroom. The children are reading the story, Enough Food in the Wilderness. And this is from Exodus 15, chapter 15, verse 22 through chapter 16, verse 36. And this is about kind of the people complaining about what they had or didn't have, and God's each day, and then a little extra on Saturday so they could rest on Sunday. And it's this idea of not taking more than you need and really understanding what you need versus what you want in life. There's a lovely prayer. We don't usually do this section, but this is a lovely prayer at the beginning of the lesson that focuses on love and love being forever and always being, God always being with you. That ties in nicely to our theme in worship as well. And so reading that through with the kids as a way to start the day might be nice. First of all, I will have these that I sent you in the email. We talked about cards. So I have some note cards and some envelopes. If the kids feel like they want to write a note to one of the Miller boys or Anne or the whole family, that would be very appropriate. I have pencils and pens, etc. in the classroom, and I'll have these in there as well. If they want to talk about their feelings and processing what's going on and ask questions, that is absolutely okay. I would encourage that for anyone who feels compelled to share and process in that way. It's often better to do that, or sometimes easier to do it with friends in a small group. If they never get to anything else in the lesson, that's fine too. If there is someone who does not want to participate in that conversation, maybe it makes them too sad or too, they just don't feel like they want to talk about it, that's okay. The actual activity is kind of solitary, and so it's something they could do by themselves. And I have about 8 copies of this. And this is from a picture there. So the idea is there's a needs frame and a wants frame. And the idea is they would do it 2 ways. You can either draw pictures of what you think are the things in your life that are necessities versus the things that you really want, but you don't really need in your life for survival and happiness. They could also cut pictures out of magazines and make a kind of collage in each area. So I'll have magazines in there as an option for kids. It's a very focused activity, and it's a way to kind of just get yourself involved in something and see it through if they don't want to have the bigger discussion. There are some really good questions, I think, that go along with the story today. Those are under the Wonder and Reflect area here. This is page 57 of the lesson. It says, I wonder what it would feel like to wander the wilderness for 3 days without water. I wonder what it would be like to eat the same thing every day for 40. What do we have more of today than we need? That might be an interesting thing for kids to think about in terms of the excess of something, right? And I know that certainly when something as dramatic as someone in your community passing away, and especially for the Miller boys losing a father, it's going to be something that it really quickly identifies versus all the things I want that suddenly don't really matter as much anymore when faced with something like that. So this might be an interesting discussion and a way to have that discussion with these age kids, excuse me. And if there's anything else that you see in the lesson you want to do, or you have other ideas, that's absolutely fine too. Let me know if you need different materials, and we'll go from there. Thank you.